Post 25 Legion Baseball here on KDAK, the Cardinal. Post 25 Legion Baseball is brought to you by CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, Central City Lumber, Hefty Seed, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Central City Concepts, Brinster Law, Headlocks, OK Tire, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Pickett Insurance, Central City Grain, and Central City Marketing and Processing. Carrington Legion Baseball is also brought to you by DJ's Home Center, Napa Auto Parts, Dakota Growers Pasta Company, Central Pharmacy, Bank Forward, Basset Motors, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment of Carrington, and Bremer Bank. Now let's go out to the ball diamond for the voice of Carrington, BJ Walters.
We welcome you to Bank Forward Park in Carrington, North Dakota. Post 25 Legion Baseball on the radio. One final time in the regular season as the number 1 seed in District 4 Carrington host the Linton-Ashley-Wishek Rattlers, and that'll be the last time we go through the entire team name because we've got commercials to get to during the game. But it is Post 25 Baseball one final time in the regular season. Happy to have you with us. Carrington coming off of, I don't know, maybe their most entertaining win of the year on Tuesday. A 10-5 win over Kidder County, a game in which the team got 6 runs in the top of the 7th inning, a grand slam from Hudson Schmitz, and a 2-run homer from Kyle Johnson, turning around a 5-4 deficit in getting that win. And what that does mean is that Kidder County will be playing Linton-Ashley-Wishek on Monday. But before that, these two teams meet for the second time this year. The first time was, well, rather one-sided, 16-6 in 5 innings in favor of Carrington. Grady Shipman had a home run in the top of the first inning, and it snowballed from there. Carrington will look for a repeat of that performance, and quite literally they will look for a repeat of that performance because Kyle Johnson, who started that game in Wishek, starts this game here at home against Linton-Ashley-Wishek as Johnson gets the ball for head coach Jaden Shipman. He will be opposed by right-hander Cole Nitschke, who in the spring high school season threw a good game against Carrington. He lost 4-1 because, well, Grady Shipman was flirting with a no-hitter and striking out 14, and there's not a lot you can do as the opposing pitcher when that is the case. So that's our matchup. It is the Rattlers against Post 25, and when we come back, we will have the full lineups, and soon enough, the first pitch when Post 25 Legion Baseball continues in a moment.
CHI St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Clinic is committed to bringing you the very best in medical care and treatment right in our backyard. Their goals are to help people by addressing your health care needs and help you be as healthy as possible with preventative care. Caring about your family as if they were our own. If you're traveling, a resident, or just moved into our community, CHI St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Clinic is your hometown provider. Call for an appointment today, 701-652-2515.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is backed for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
How do you know what your planting population should be? I'm Darren Hefty with Hefty Seed Company. Population is important in the health of both corn and soybean crops. In corn, a good rule of thumb is to look at bushels of yield per 1,000 seeds planted. Unless you're yielding more than 10 bushels per 1,000, we don't recommend increasing your population. Soybeans, on the other hand, thrive when planted thicker in lighter soils, dry areas, and with heavy weed pressure. For answers to all the agronomic questions you have related to seed, contact your Hefty agronomist today.
At Bassett Motors, you not only get a great selection of vehicles to choose from, you also get great personal service. Bassett Motors also has a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, and their sales crew offers friendly personal service. When you walk in the doors, you know you can count on your vehicle shopping experience being awesome. Take the easy challenge at Bassett Motors of Carrington and experience a new way to buy a vehicle. The easy way. Call 701-652-2955. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Atwood. 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their great selection. Have they got frames? Over 1,000 pair for you to try. So many on hand that you'll want a pair for every outfit. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. In Valley City, Jamestown, or Carrington. Professional Eye Care Centers. Clearly the best. Carrington Drug, your independently owned good neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurture a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance in good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street, Carrington. Carrington Drug, caring for you and our community.
Linton-Ashley-Wishek coming up in the regular season finale for Post 25 Baseball. BJ Walters back with you at Bank Forward Park. Roman Porterfield is in studio, and he's been helping us get our YouTube stream properly taken care of. You can catch us on YouTube today on the KDAK The Cardinal YouTube page. We are live and apparently sounding pretty good, and so off we go with some of our video coverage here this afternoon in Carrington. The starting lineups this afternoon as we await the umpire's arrival. Both teams have already gone through their pregame routines, and they are just sort of hovering about their dugouts, getting ready for this one. The lineups look this way. First for the visitors, the Rattlers of LAW. They will lead off with their second baseman, Justin Bosch. The shortstop, Connor Koziak, hits second. Parker Solway is the third baseman, hitting third. Berkeley France, the cleanup batter, he is in center field for the visitors. Colin Gettle is the first baseman, hitting fifth. The catcher is Marshall Lindgren, and he hits sixth. Levi Keeney is in left field, hitting seventh. Delson Droog is the right fielder, hitting eighth. And the pitcher, Cole Nitschke, bats ninth for Linton-Ashley-Wishek, decked out in all white with gold numbers, gold helmets, and gold cursive lettering. For Carrington, they will lead off with their first baseman, Jack Erickson. The shortstop, Grady Shipman, hits second. Hudson Schmitz is the catcher, hitting third. He had the big grand slam on Tuesday that gave Carrington the lead. Owen Heigl is the designated hitter, hitting cleanup. He's hitting for Tate Wolski, the right fielder. Kyle Johnson is on the mound. He will bat fifth. Max Whitman is the third baseman, hitting sixth. Ryder Bickett in left field hits seventh. The second baseman and eighth place hitter is Cale Kovar. And the center fielder, Josh Bickett, bats ninth for Carrington in their black tops, red numbers and letters, white pants with a single black stripe down either side of the pant leg for the 14-3 Carrington Post 25 Legion team. The first meeting was 16-6. Carrington scored multiple runs in every single inning, 2 in the first, 4 in the second, 2 in the third, 6 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and just cruised to the victory. Kyle Johnson went the first 3 innings, 4 hits and 2 runs with no walks and a strikeout. Tate Wolski finished up with the last 2 innings. In that ball game, Max Whitman was 3 for 3 with 4 runs scored and 2 RBI. Ryder Bickett was 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Grady Shipman was 1 for 2 with 3 runs scored. Jack Erickson was 0 for 3 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. So it was an offensive showcase for Carrington, for lack of a better word. It is a beautiful afternoon. It's a little bit warmer than it was on Tuesday, but no big deal. It's a beautiful afternoon here. 83 degrees in Carrington. The wind, it's not much. It is a very gentle breeze, and it blows out to right center field. We will take our final pregame break. When we come back, the first pitch from Kyle Johnson to Justin Bosch, and we will do that when Post 25 Baseball continues in a moment.
Screen printing, custom gifts, and laser engraving, all in Carrington? What a concept. Central City Concepts. They can take your corporate logo, event graphic, or favorite saying and make it sing on t-shirts, coffee mugs, hydro flasks, and all sorts of promotional items. They can also do custom laser engraving, specializing in everything from signs to award plaques to promo gifts for businesses. Check them out on Facebook or call Central City Concepts at 652-5346 during business hours, Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4.
Hi, I'm Kara Brinster with Brinster Law PC, located at 832 Main Street in Carrington, the old State Farm building across from Bremer Bank. I graduated in 2009 from UND School of Law, and I've been practicing ever since. I specialize in family law and mediation, and I'm extending my practice to areas of property, estates, and wills. Call me at 701-652-3400 to set up an appointment to discuss your legal needs.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details. Now open Sundays from noon to close. Located at the 4-way stop in downtown Carrington. Visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings. Call 307-0432 for lots of fun and a friendly environment. It's Headlocks of Carrington.
OK Tire Store is here to offer you the best selection of Bridgestone tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. With innovative Bridgestone tires on your vehicle, you can focus on enjoying the journey wherever life's roads may lead. Count on the Carrington OK Tire Store team for quality tires and reliable service. Check out what OK Tire Store can offer your vehicle by visiting oktireinc.com and booking your next visit at our Carrington location.
KDAK is AM 1600 Carrington and K261EW 100.1 FM Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Carrington has taken the field. Kyle Johnson is getting the start on the mound. His catcher is Hudson Schmitz. The left side of the infield, Max Whitman and Grady Shipman. Right side, Cale Kovar and Jack Erickson. The center fielder is Josh Bickett, flanked in left by Ryder Bickett and in right by Tate Wolski. So we will see how Carrington wrap up this regular season. They are 14-3. They have not lost a game that was not a tournament game. Johnson comes into the ball game having thrown 15 2/3 innings. He's 2-1. He's given up 25 hits, 19 runs, 14 earned, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts. He pitches to contact, and we'll see how that plays this afternoon. It will be Justin Bosch to lead off. And here we go from Carrington at 4:58 p.m. The first pitch of the ball game is lined out to center, and it drops in front of Josh Bickett. A leadoff hit for Justin Bosch. And it didn't take very long for Bosch to jump all over that first one. So immediately, a hit for the Rattlers, and here is Connor Koziak. Middle infield will look for 2. That's Shipman and Kovar. The pitch is taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. Just underway here at Bank Forward Park, the final home game of the season, the final game of the regular season. The 1-0 with the runner going is inside. There's no throw. A stolen base for Bosch. So he is immediately in scoring position for Linton-Ashley-Wishek. They will open the district tournament on Monday against Kidder County. Carrington will open against Cheyenne New Rockford. Here's the 2-0, a fastball on the outside corner from Johnson. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. The stretch at the letters, and now the 2-1 is a curveball hit in the air to center. Bickett literally takes one step back, makes the catch. The runner bluffs, and a perfect throw by Bickett that would have nailed Bosch anyway. There's one down. So with one away, and with one down, here is Parker Solway, third baseman for the visitors, and the first pitch is a curveball that breaks in there. It's 0-1. I beg your pardon, was it called high? It was called high. I saw the umpire's arm go up, and I wasn't sure if that was the strike signal or not. But it's 1 ball to Solway. Johnson throws. Fastball just missed in. 2-0 for the class of 2023 Carrington grad, Kyle Johnson. He's got Bosch at second after a single and a stolen base and 1 out in the first. Here's the 2-0, and it comes inside and hits him. And Solway is aboard. There's 2 on with just the 1 out. That will bring up Berkeley France. France, a left-handed hitter. The first one in this Rattler lineup. Carrington trying to get to 15 wins in the regular season. Here's the stretch. And the pitch. Fastball down and in. 1 ball and no strikes. The 3 losses, 2 in the opening Valley City tournament. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball tapped on the ground, foul of third, and it's 1-1. And then they lost the championship game of the Phil Brown Classic to a really good team out of Gillette, Wyoming. Lost that one 4-1. In fact, the Gillette pitcher carried a no-hitter into the 7th inning. 1-1 to count, the stretch, and the 1-1. Swung on and lined into right center field. That's a base hit. Bosch around third. He will score. Solway right behind him. Into second with a 2 RBI double is Berkeley France, and the Rattlers jump out early. It's 2-0. France lined it into the alley between Josh Bickett and Tate Wolski, and the 2-run double has made it 2-0. That will bring up Colin Gettle, and he takes ball 1. So a very, very impressive start here for the visiting team. If they win, I'm guessing they would be the number 2 seed. The 1-0 is high, 2-0. Carrington is locked into the 1 seed. Nothing can happen today to make them not the number 1 seed. 2-0. Here's the stretch, and Kyle Johnson's 2-0. It's a fastball that's on the outside corner at the knees. It's 2-1. One out in the inning. That was a fly out by Connor Koziak. The 2-1. Flied foul down the right field line and out of play. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The big thing for Carrington is just don't let it be a huge inning. Because as we've seen all summer, your offense is plenty capable. 2-2, Johnson deals. And a curveball is bounced towards the middle. Grady Shipman over to cut it off. Throws to first in time. On to third goes France. There's 2 down. And that'll bring up Marshall Lindgren. Lindgren, right-handed hitting catcher for Linton-Ashley-Wishek. The Rattlers. Here's the stretch, and the first pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Everybody will embark upon New Rockford on Monday. Here's the 0-1. Inside 1-1, and we will have coverage of the entire tournament in New Rockford. Beginning Monday afternoon, we don't know the game times yet. Was talking to Jaden before the game, and we don't know yet. High and tight, 2-1. We expect that maybe later tonight we will find out what the game times are. We're expecting just 2 games Monday, and then we'll see what Tuesday and Wednesday look like. Here's a 2-1. A breaking ball that stayed up. It's 3-1, and if the inning continues, Levi Keeney will hit. A left-handed batter. 3-1. The stretch by Johnson. And the 3-1 is a fastball hit on the ground to third. On the backhand, Max Whitman's throw across the diamond is in time. And the side is retired. However, in the inning, 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 man left on base. And at the end of a half inning, it's Linton-Ashley-Wishek 2 and Carrington coming up.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Bickett Insurance and Grinnell Mutual understand the value of teamwork. That's why we applaud the accomplishments of the hardworking student athletes in our community. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow. Contact us at Bickett Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent, 652-1775 today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company. Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all of your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farmers grow and succeed today and into the future.
To the bottom of the first inning, and much like on Tuesday, immediately Carrington has work to do against Cole Nitschke. His catcher is Marshall Lindgren, left side of the infield Parker Solway and Connor Koziak, right side Justin Bosch and Colin Gettle. The center fielder is Berkeley France, flanked and left by Levi Keeney and in right by Delson Droog. It will be Jack Erickson, Grady Shipman, and Hudson Schmitz in the first inning here. Erickson hitting .320, 16 for 50, and all 16 hits for Jack are singles, has 11 RBI. He's been a very good leadoff hitter for this team. A team that has, with the exception of that Gillette, Wyoming game, hit the ball very well this summer. Marshall Lindgren needed a moment. He's now ready. I think he may have had to change his catching gear, his helmet. And now the first pitch from Cole Nitschke is taken high by Jack Erickson. Want to correct myself, Kyle Johnson is a 2024 grad of Griggs Midkota. Here's the 1-0. And that's down and out, 2-0. Now there are 2 Nitschkes typically for this Linton-Ashley-Wishek Linton-Ashley-Wishek team. Here comes a 2-0. And a swing and a miss, 2-1. There's also Jace Nitschke. And Jace threw in the first game against Carrington, the game in which Post 25 scored 16 runs. 2-1 to Erickson, and here it is. Fastball, line towards short. On a hop, it's fielded by Koziak. His throw across the diamond in time, and there's one down. And that will bring up Grady Shipman, who hit his 7th homer of the summer on Tuesday, a 2-run shot that at the time made it 5-4. It stayed 5-4 until Carrington went crazy in the 7th inning. Overall, Shipman hitting .383, 8 singles, 8 doubles, 7 homers, 21 RBI, and 28 runs scored. First pitch to the to the left-handed hitter from the right-handed pitcher is a strike, and it's 0-1. One strike to the future Valley City State University Viking. And here comes the 0-1. It is a check swing and a fastball above the belt, 1-1. One ball, one strike to Shipman. And the 1-1 is taken in the dirt, 2-1. Two and one. Nitschke deals. Outside, ball 3. And now a dangerous count to Grady Shipman. 3-1 for Cole Nitschke. And the 3-1 on the way. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 3-2. On deck, Hudson Schmitz. If anybody gets on, Owen Hoggle. 3-2. Nitschke rocks, kicks, and throws. And it is swung on and flared down the left field line, but it's slicing and it's foul. And it's still 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Carrington trailing 2-0 thanks to a 2-run Berkeley France double in the top half of this first inning. Again, the 3-2 from the right-hander Nitschke. And it is taken strike 3 called at the knees over the outside corner. And there's 2 down in the inning for Hudson Schmitz. Schmitz, the game-winning grand slam on Tuesday with nobody out in the 7th inning. His 2nd homer of the summer. He's got 15 RBI. He's got 12 hits, 9 singles, a double, and those 2 home runs. Right-handed hitter, tall right-handed hitter. And the first pitch to him is a curveball that breaks inside. It's 1-0. 1 ball the count. And now the 1-0 from Nitschke is swung on and fisted towards shallow center, drifting over the second baseman Bosch to make the catch. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left as Post 25 goes in order. In the first and after 1, it's the Rattlers 2 and Carrington 0.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-price, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Dakota Growers Pasta Company makes over 100 pasta shapes and formulas for retail, private label, food service, and ingredient customers. Check out a new career with excellent wages and benefits at Dakota Growers Pasta Company or contact Human Resources at 701-540-6152 to help you apply. Ask about our $1,000 sign-on bonus, relocation assistance, and loan repayment plan. Good luck to our Carrington Cardinals. Come make pasta with us.
We go to the second inning. It will be Levi Keeney, Delson Droog, and Cole Nitschke against right-hander Kyle Johnson. Left-handed hitting Levi Keeney leads it off. And he hits a ground ball right to Cale Kovar on a couple hops to throw to first in time. One pitch, one out in the second. And that will bring up Delson Droog. Droog, a right-handed hitter, tall right fielder. Against the right-handed pitcher Kyle Johnson, whose first one is on the way and flied foul. First base side and out of play. It's 0-1. 2-0 Rattlers in the second. Here's the 0-1. Fastball bounced towards the 5.5 hole, cut off by Max Whitman, and his throw across the diamond is in time. And Max, who has played some at third, but it's not his primary position, is already 3 for 3, making 3 really nice plays over at third base. So with 2 down, here's Cole Nitschke. First pitch to him is taken low, 1-0. A fastball from Kyle Johnson. 1 ball the count. The right-hander deals. And it is a fastball fouled at the plate, 1-1. Might that come back fair? No, it will not. Now Johnson and Whitman sort of collide as they were trying to make sure that the ball stayed foul. And they did just that. So the count goes to 1-1 on Cole Nitschke. 9-hole hitter, top of the order, Justin Bosch on deck. Here comes a 1-1 from Kyle Johnson. And a curveball didn't curve. 2-1. Carrington back at it on Monday, as is everybody in District 4. The 2-1. Outside ball 3. All 4 teams will be in New Rockford, and KDAK will be your home for the Region 4 tournament, and then it will be your home for the Babe Ruth State Tournament here in Carrington starting a week from tomorrow. The 3-1 is a fastball low, and it's a 2-out walk for Nitschke. That will bring up Justin Bosch, who has singled, stolen a base, and scored. He did that leading off the ball game. It was the very second pitch of the game that he lined into center field. First pitch here is taken for a strike, and it's 0-1. One strike to count. The stretch and the 0-1. Is hit on the ground foul of third. It's 0-2. Speaking of Babe Ruth baseball, we will have coverage of the District 6 tournament all weekend from Edgeley. I'll be there tomorrow, in fact. Here's the 0-2, and that's golfed in the air down the left field line. It's hooking in the corner. It is a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. I'll be there tomorrow in Edgeley, and then my colleague Jerry Edwards will be there this weekend. And the winner of that tournament will come here to Carrington next weekend for the Babe Ruth State Tournament. 0-2. The pitch to Bosch is a curveball lined out to right, but right at Tate Wolski, and the side is retired. For the Rattlers in the second, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. It's still the Rattlers 2 and Carrington 0.
The
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Hi, I'm Jim Schmitz, insurance sales agent at Insure Forward Carrington. At Insure Forward, we offer a full range of products, from home, health, farm, and auto insurance to professional lines for a wide variety of businesses. Along with finding the policy that fits your unique needs, you can rest assured that if the unthinkable happens and you need to file a claim, I'll be your advocate every step of the way. Call 652-2332 today or visit insureforward.com. Helping you protect what matters most. It's simply the Forward way. Insure Forward is an equal opportunity provider.
At Bassett Motors, you not only get a great selection of vehicles to choose from, you also get great personal service. Bassett Motors also has a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, and their sales crew offers friendly personal service. When you walk in the doors, you know you can count on your vehicle shopping experience being awesome. Take the easy challenge at Bassett Motors of Carrington and experience a new way to buy a vehicle. The easy way. Call 701-652-2955. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Owen Hoggle, Kyle Johnson, and Max Whitman here in the second inning against right-hander Cole Nitschke. Hoggle comes in 21 for 63. He leads the club with 25 RBI. First pitch to him is swung on and fouled straight back 0-1. Cole Nitschke was very good in the regular school year season for South Border. Here's the 0-1. And it's tapped on the ground towards third. Solwise scoops and throws to first in time. There's one down in the second. He was also one of 3 Nitschkes in the region. There was Cole Nitschke, Jacob Nitschke, who I believe played for Lemoore. He's an Edgeley student. And Jace Nitschke, who also pitched for the South Border Mustangs. Here is Kyle Johnson taking ball 1. It was the most common surname in the region. What? I have a lot of time on my hands. What? The 1-0 is a strike on the inside corner at the knees, 1-1. If you've been with me since April when I took the position, you kind of know that the level of nerd knows no bounds. The 1-1 is tapped on the ground towards Solway, and it plays him. And Johnson is aboard with what will be scored a infield single. No, you know what? I'm going to give an error. I'm going to give an E5, actually. Cody Otto and myself talk it out, and it's an E5. So here comes Max Whitman. Johnson will run for himself. We will not, at least at this stage, see Peyton Harrington. First pitch gets all the way to the backstop, and Johnson's at second base on a wild pitch. Almost gave that an infield hit, but I just think it's kind of a routine play if Solway doesn't freeze. If he comes in one step, he fields that big hop and probably makes the play. 1-0 the count to Max Whitman. The pitch is swung on and chopped on the ground to Koziak. The throw to first in time, and there's 2 down. That will bring up Ryder Bickett. It will be his responsibility to get Carrington on the board here with a runner at second and 2 outs in the second. Carrington, if you're just with us, trailing 2-0 as they gave up 2 in the top of the first inning. The first pitch is a strike to Ryder Bickett, who comes in hitting .227, 10 hits, 5 singles, 3 doubles, A triple and a home run. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Nothing in 2 is the count. Carrington trying to cut the lead in half. Or more, perhaps. The 0-2. And Bickett fouls it straight back into the net. It's still 0-2. If the inning continues, Cale Kobar is on deck to the right side. Rattlers 2, post 25-0 in the second. And now the 0-2. Curveball, strike 3 called over the inside corner. 2 strikeouts. They've both been looking for Cole Nitschke. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We have played 2 at Bank Forward Park. It is still the Rattlers 2 and post 25-0.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving the farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. They take pride on the impact they have on growing bountiful crops, relationships, and our local communities. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
Hi, I'm Kara Brinster with Brinster Law PC, located at 832 Main Street in Carrington, the old State Farm building across from Bremer Bank. I graduated in 2009 from UND School of Law, and I've been practicing ever since. I specialize in family law and mediation, and I'm extending my practice to areas of property, estates, and wills. Call me at 701-652-3400 to set up an appointment to discuss your legal needs.
On to the third inning, 2, 3, and 4 in the Rattler order. Connor Koziak, Parker Solway, and Berkeley France against Kyle Johnson, whose first pitch of the third inning is bunted. Down towards third, it will roll foul, and Max Whitman does a nice job to just not bother with it and let it go foul. So it's 1 strike to count. To the right-handed hitter, Koziak. Another righty on deck, and then the lefty, France. 2-0 our score in the third. And the 0-1 is inside, and did it get it? It did not get him. Koziak flied to center in his first at-bat. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one. Johnson throws. Fastball low, 2-1. Well, if you're a Minnesota Twins fan, All-Star break, yes, but some news earlier today, the 2-1, is a curveball that breaks in there, 2-2. And the Twins are going to open the 2025 season in St. Louis against the Cardinals. So there you go. Interleague right out of the gate. The 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called over the inside corner. The first strikeout of the game for Kyle Johnson and the 8th of the season. Here comes Parker Solway, who was hit by a pitch and scored in the first inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Rattlers. No runs, hits, or errors for Carrington. First pitch to Solway is a curveball that breaks too high. 1-0 is the count. A 1-ball count to the third baseman for the Rattlers. And here's a 1-0. Fastball low. 2 balls, no strikes. Two 2-0. Defense is pretty much straight up here. No big lean or shift or anything like that. The 2-0 is high and tight. It's 3-0. 40 pitches right there for Kyle Johnson. He's into the third. And here's a 3-0. Right through there, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to the right-handed hitting Solway. And the 3-1 is a fastball tapped on the ground, foul of third. Max Whitman barehands it in foul territory, and it's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes to the right-handed hitting Solway. And the payoff on the way from Kyle Johnson is taken high, ball 4. Second walk of the ball game allowed by Kyle Johnson, and here comes Jaden Shipman. Is that going to be all for Kyle? Or is this just a talk because Berkeley France is the guy that had the 2-run double, and the ball has been handed, and it will be further handed to Cale Kovar. So we will tell you about Cale when Carrington Post 25 baseball continues in a moment.
A growing operation keeps you going from sunup to sundown and beyond. Bremer Bank knows it's good to have a banker who helps you weather the ups and downs of the market. Add to your operation and get the resources, inputs, and equipment you need to make it pay off. Because right now, relationships matter more than ever, and understanding is everything. Find out more at bremer.com.
CHI, St. Alexia's Health Carrington Medical Clinic, is committed to bringing you the very best in medical hearing treatment right in our backyard. Their goals are to help people by addressing your healthcare needs and help you be as healthy as possible with preventative care, caring about your family as if they were our own. If you're traveling, a resident, or just moved into our community, CHI, St. Alexia's Health Carrington Medical Clinic is your hometown provider. Call for an appointment today, 701-652-2515.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving the farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. They take pride on the impact they have on growing bountiful crops, relationships, and our local communities. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
Defensive changes for Carrington. The new third baseman is Kyle Johnson. The new second baseman is Max Whitman. And the new pitcher is Cale Kovar. And he will face Berkeley France, who had a 2-run double in the first. The pitch outside. The runner goes. The throw down is late. A stolen base for Parker Solway. The line right now on Kyle Johnson, 2 1/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned. He is responsible for Solway, 2 walks and a strikeout. And so now Cale Kovar, who last pitched against, well, that's not true either. Here's the 1-0. Curveball, outside 2-0. He last pitched in the Phil Brown Classic. The last non-tournament game he pitched was the home game with Devils Lake. He only gave up 3 hits and 2 unearned runs in a complete game win. Here's the 2-0. Fastball strike on the outside. It's 2-1. And you would think certainly Cale was a candidate to pitch a game in the district tournament. Reasonable minds, I think, would say that. Here's the 2-1. And a pickoff throw to second into center field. Fortunately, Solway did not see it. Kovar threw and nobody went to cover second base. But Solway never saw it, so it's like it didn't even happen. 2 balls and a strike to the left-handed hitting France. Here's the stretch in the 2-1. Behind France, all the way to the backstop, and the wild one sends Solway to third. So a wild throw into center field and then an extremely wild pitch for Cale Kovar. And now the infield will come in halfway. They're all the way in at the corners. The 3-1 is high, ball 4, and it'll bring up Colin Gettle. For Kovar this summer, 21 1/3 innings. This is his 8th game. He's 2-0. He's given up 16 hits, 13 runs, 10 earned, 18, now 19 walks, and 15 strikeouts. So control has been the issue. Middle infield looks for 2. That's Shipman and Whitman. And squaring away and bunting the ball foul is Colin Gettle. And now the umpires are going to get together. Gettle is shaking his hand. Is that due to vibration of the ball hitting the bat, or did the ball hit his finger? It sounded like it hit his hand. It did not sound like it hit the bat. But we will see. And indeed, it did hit his hand, so the bases are loaded. And here's Marshall Lindgren. He grounded to third to end the first inning. Bases loaded, 1 out, and a chance here for the Rattlers to really do some damage. From the full wind, Cale Kovar's first pitch is a fastball high and away, 1-0. One ball the count. Kovar is ready, and he throws. And it's cut on and missed, 1-1, and the top hand comes flying off the bat for Marshall Lindgren. It's a ball and a strike. Now Kovar, ready, rocks, kicks, and throws, and it is taken outside, 2-1. Big moment in the game because 2-0 is not that bad. If it gets much worse, then you're trying to play catch-up. The 2-1, another swing and a miss. And again, the top hand comes off the bat of Lindgren. It's 2-2. Levi Keeney on deck, left-handed hitter. Now a 2-2 from Cale Kovar, and he steps off. He was just about to begin his motion. It was very close to a balk. Very close. 2-2 the count. Now Kovar rocks, kicks, and throws the 2-2, and it is cut on and missed. He struck him out. A big strikeout for Cale Kovar. And with 2 down, here's Levi Keeney. Keeney grounded to Kovar, who was playing second base at the time, to begin the second inning. At third base, Solway. At second, France. At first, Gettle. None of them reached on a hit. 2 walks and a hit batsman. And now here's Keeney. First pitch from Kovar. Outside with a fastball, and it's 1-0. One ball to count from the full wind. Here it comes from Cale Kovar, and it's taken high and tight. 2-0. If you can hang a 0 here, it's a little bit of momentum. 2-0 the count. Here it is. And it's high, ball 3. And I'd be very surprised if Keeney is not taking the next 2 pitches. And with that in mind, Hudson Schmitz goes out to talk to Cale Kovar. Carrington trailing Linton-Ashley-Wishek 2-0 in the third. David Solway, the coach at third. And the 3-0 is right through there. Now here's the big question. Do you take again 3-1? I might, actually. Only because Kovar is fresh into the game. The 3-1 is outside, ball 4, and it's 3-0. Scoring is Solway. To third is France. And to second is Gettle on the RBI walk by Levi Keeney. Didn't miss by much, but I think he was taking. And it's 3-0. And that closes the book on Kyle Johnson. 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks and a strikeout. And now strike one to Delson Droog, who grounded to third in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So Carrington has work to do, no doubt about it. 3-0 here in the third. And now the 0-2 is just a little low. Boy, Kovar wanted it, and now the runner breaks for home and steals it. And on the error, both other runners move up. A straight steal of home by Berkeley France, and it's 4-0. Took advantage of Kovar really wanting the strike called, and my goodness, that was something. And then the E1 allows Gettle to move to third and Keeney to go to second. Now on 1-2. Here it comes. High, 2-2. Boy, that is just such a brilliant base running play by Berkeley France. Just absolutely brilliant. He broke on the throw back to the pitcher. And now that's high, ball 3. Three and 2 the count. All of this without a hit. The 3-2. It gets away, but not far enough to do anything with. It is ball 4, though. Another walk. And here comes Cole Nitschke, who is the beneficiary of all of this run support. He walked in the second. Not a great inning for Carrington pitching. 4 walks and a hit batter. And there's ball 1 to Nitschke. It is 4-0 Linton-Ashley-Wishek. And now the 1-0. Fastball low, 2-0. If you're Jaden Shipman, how long do you just roll with Kel Kovar? Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss. And Nitschke was trying to double the lead. Now the 2-1 is a strike, and it's 2-2. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The side is retired. 2 runs without the benefit of a hit. There was an error and 3 left on base. And at the end of 2.5 innings, our new score, Linton-Ashley-Wishek 4, Carrington 0.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere, the ones who aid an aging parent or nurture a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance in good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street, Carrington. Carrington Drug, caring for you and our community. Why choose professional eye care centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Atwood. 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their great selection. Have they got frames? Over 1,000 pair for you to try. So many on hand that you'll want a pair for every outfit. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. In Valley City, Jamestown, or Carrington. Professional Eye Care Centers. Clearly the best.
Well, Post 25 have some work to do. Cale Kovar, Josh Bickett, and Jack Erickson in a 4-0 game in favor of the Rattlers. Keeping in mind this was 16-6 in 5 innings in Wishek. First pitch to Kovar hits him. And so a leadoff man is aboard. I'll bring up Josh Bickett, who had a crucial at-bat on Tuesday in that 6-run 7th inning. He led it off with a 9-pitch walk, and it snowballed big time from there. So Kovar running at first, nobody out in the third. Hits are 2-0, but it's 4-0 on the scoreboard, and Bickett fouls it straight back. It's 0-1. After a slow start to the year, Josh has really picked it up. Even had a home run here a week ago against Cheyenne, New Rockford for insurance in the 6th inning. 0-1 to count, and a check on Kovar, who is absolutely a threat to steal, and he gets back. Nothing in 1. Nitschke stretches and throws, and it hits Bickett. And so the free pass frenzy continues. Carrington's handing him out, and now Nitschke has hit 2 in a row. Here's Jack Erickson. He grounded to short to begin the 1st inning. We're in the last of the 3rd. And the Rattlers lead Post 25 4-0. The stretch and the first pitch is lined towards short on a hop. It's Koziak to Bosch for 1, on to Gettle, not in time. 6-4 to get the middleman. On to third is Kovar, and there's 1 down. On the fielder's choice, Erickson is aboard. And here's Grady Shipman, who struck out looking in the 1st. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Now, Shipman can change this game in a big hurry. We know that. 7 homers this summer. The stretch, and Nitschke throws, and it's in the dirt, 1-0. But the big thing for Nitschke is Grady can hit one all the way to New Rockford. Wouldn't matter. The Rattlers would still have the lead. 1-0 the count. Here it is. Outside, 2-0 with a fastball. Happy to have you with us tonight, however you're listening, locally on FM 100.1 AM 1600 The Cardinal, on the KDAK The Cardinal mobile app, on your Alexa. Perhaps you asked it to play KDAK The Cardinal, and on our KDAK The Cardinal YouTube page. 2-0 the count, and here it is. A fastball blasted in the air to right. Moving back on it is Droog. He reaches up, makes the catch. Tagging and scoring is Kovar. It's an RBI sacrifice fly, and it's 4-1. Now on the throw in, the ball gets away, and Erickson gets down to second base. On the sac fly, RBI. RBI number 22 for Grady Shipman. And here's Hudson Schmitz. Schmitz popped to second in the 1st. Carrington still being held without a hit. Schmitz, the go-ahead grand slam on Tuesday in Steele. There's the stretch in the first one to him. And he takes high, 1-0. If he can reach, Owen Hoggle would be next, and he would represent the tying run. The 1-0 on the way. And there's a strike on the outside. It's 1-1 with a fastball. Right at the knees. Good pitch. Pitcher's pitch. And it's a 1-1 count. They do play him to pull in the outfield. The 1-1. Up and in. 2-1. There is a huge right center field alley. If he hits it there, it's going to be at least a triple and might be an inside the Parker. Just a massive, massive gap out there. 2-1. Nitschke throws. And it's inside. 3-1 with Hoggle on deck to the right. 4-1, Linton-Ashley-Wishek here in the third. And the 3-1 to Schmitz is high ball 4, and the tying run will in fact come to the plate. Owen Hoggle grounded to third, leading off the second. There's 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And now we will get Harrington running at first, Peyton Harrington. First pitch to Hoggle is hit on the ground through the left side, a base hit. Coming around third is Erickson. He'll be waved home. The relay throw is not made. It's an RBI single for Owen Hoggle, and the lead is cut to 4-2. On to second is Peyton Harrington. RBI number 26 for Hoggle. And it's also the first hit for Carrington. And that will bring up Kyle Johnson, who reached on an error in his first at bat. Tying run aboard. Nitschke stretches, checks both runners, now throws. And Johnson cuts through at 0-1. He was trying to hit a 3-run homer on that swing. And it was not a 3-run homer pitch. 0-1 the count. 0-1, Nitschke stretches at the belt and brings it home. In the dirt, 1-1. Harrington got a great read. The throw to third is late. Great read on the ball in the dirt. And Peyton Harrington gets to third base. So they're at the corners with 2 down and a 1-1 count. And now giving signals is Marshall Lindgren in case Owen Hoggle attempts to steal second base. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a tapper foul along third, 1-2. I say this as playfully as I can. Known base stealer Owen Hoggle, of course. 1-2. The stretch. And the 1-2. The runner does not go, and it's lined foul the other way. And still 1-2. Johnson waited on the curveball and laced it down the right field line. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It is 4-2. Linton-Ashley-Wishek here in the last of the third inning. It was 4-0. Second straight game, Carrington has fallen behind 4-0. The 1-2. Runner does not go, and the pitch is outside. Pickoff throw to first down the right field line. Scoring is Harrington on the E2. It's 4-3. Well, he might not be noted base stealer, but just the threat of it caused that play. Just the threat of it. And now it's 4-3. 2-2 the count. Heigl waits, and a swing and a miss. The side is retired. However, for Carrington in the third, they get back in it with 3 runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 1 man left on base. And at the end of 3 innings, our new score, Linton-Ashley-Wishek 4, Carrington 3.
OK Tire Store is here to offer you the best selection of Bridgestone tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. With innovative Bridgestone tires on your vehicle, you can focus on enjoying the journey wherever life's roads may lead. Count on the Carrington OK Tire Store team for quality tires and reliable service. Check out what OK Tire Store can offer your vehicle by visiting oktireinc.com and booking your next visit at our Carrington location.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Bickett Insurance and Grinnell Mutual understand the value of teamwork. That's why we applaud the accomplishments of the hardworking student-athletes in our community. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow. Contact us at Bickett Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent, 652-1775 today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
The 0-1 pitch to start the 4th inning is hit on the ground to short, and the throw is too low, and beating it is Bosch. It's going to be an E6. Second error of the game on Carrington. Both teams have committed a couple, and here's Connor Koziak, who's 0 for 2, a strikeout victim in the third, and he flied to center in the first. It is 4-3 in the 4th. Cal Kovar back out there, and the first one's fouled straight back into the net. It's 0-1. If you've pulled up the game at the ballpark, watching it or listening to it, concession stand is open. That is homegrown beef for the burgers. So go over there and get you some. The 0-1 is hit in the air to right. Moving back on it, Wolski. He's still drifting back, reaches up, makes the catch. 1 down. And that will bring up Parker Solway, who has walked, been hit by a pitch, stolen a base, and scored 2 runs. Also, I'm seeing some exceptionally good nachos. I'm sorry, you go to a ballpark, you start looking at the food. It's kind of an unwritten rule. There's so many unwritten rules in baseball. Squaring and bluffing, taking ball 1 is Solway, and stealing second is Bosch. That's his second steal of the game, and already the Rattlers have stolen 4 bases against Carrington in this game. You got hot dogs down there, you got burgers, you got nachos. Oh, man. I'm starting to get hungry. 1-0 the count. Kovar stretches and throws. A fastball strike. It's 1-1. One and one to Solway with a runner at second and 1 down in the 4th. Hits are 2-1 Rattlers. The score is 4-3 Rattlers, and the 1-1 is low. It's 2-1. Of course, the beef directly from the house of Cody Otto, who's running the scoreboard. All homegrown. Time is called. It's good stuff. I've had the burgers. I haven't had the nachos yet, but I've had the burger. It's really good. Here's a 2-1. Popped up, and it's going to get out of play behind the plate, 2-2. It's just really good stuff down at that concession stand down the third base line just a bit. 2-2 the count. The pitch to Solway is fouled off the tip of the glove of Hudson Schmitz, and so it's still 2-2. Jaden Shipman throws Kel Kovar another baseball. Two and two. Here's the stretch, and Kovar deals home on 2-2. Outside with a fastball, 3-2. Three balls and two strikes. Now the 3-2 from Kovar. Fouled straight back, still 3-2. Solway having another great at bat. And the count is as full as it can be. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yesterday, did you know this? I'll get to it in a second. The 3-2 is lined down the left field line, foul. Still 3-2. Did you know that yesterday was National Hot Dog Day? How National Hot Dog Day is not July the 4th, I don't understand. But, yeah. Here's a stat that might gross you out. It might impress you. I'm not really sure. 3-2 the count, and here it comes. Lined out to deep left. Ryder Bickett going back. He gets turned around, reaches up and makes the catch. The throw back into second is late as Bosch gets back, but what a grab by left fielder Ryder Bickett, and there's 2 down. That will bring up Berkeley France, who has a 2-run double, a walk, and he stole home in the third. Here's your stat. There are 20 billion with a B hot dogs consumed per year in the United States alone. First pitch inside, 1-0. And I would guess that a good 50% of those are at ball games. I mean, you go to a game, you get a dog, right? Why not? 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Flared foul the other way, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one to the left-handed hitting France. 20 billion hot dogs per year in America. Whew. 1-1 the count. And here it is. Popped up on the infield behind the plate. Schmitz gives it a look, and he makes the catch. The side is retired. No runs, no hits, 1 error and 1 left. We're halfway through it, middle of the 4th after 3.5. Linton-Ashley-Wishek 4, Carrington 3.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Dakota Growers Pasta Company makes over 100 pasta shapes and formulas for retail, private label, food service, and ingredient customers. Check out a new career with excellent wages and benefits at Dakota Growers Pasta Company, or contact Human Resources at 701-540-6152 to help you apply. Ask about our $1,000 sign-on bonus, relocation assistance, and loan repayment plan. Good luck to our Carrington Cardinals. Come make pasta with us.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
KDAK is AM 1600 Carrington and K261EW 100.1 FM Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Max Whitman leads off the home fourth inning against right-hander Cole Nitschke, who delivers a breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. It'll be Whitman, Ryder Bickett, and Cale Kovar. Here in the fourth, the 0-1 is tapped on the ground towards third. This is a tough play behind the bag for Solway, and it's a foul ball. Must have just gone over the bag in foul territory. Not by a whole lot, but just by enough. Hits are 2-1 in this game, but it's 4-3. Both teams have committed a pair of errors. 0-2, and here it is. Very high to Max Whitman, 1-2. Max had his first home run of the summer on Tuesday, a laser to left field in Steele. And now the 1-2. And he pops it up foul and out of play. It's still 1-2. One ball, two strikes to count. 46 pitches right now for Nitschke. Here comes a 1-2. And it's fouled away again. Still 1-2. Again, the one ball, two strike pitch is fouled away, and I don't really know how Max got a piece of that one. A curveball that started on the outside corner and kept moving away from him. He throws the bat out at it and gets a piece to stay in there. Still 1-2. One more time, Nitschke tries this one ball, two strike count, and it's fisted, shallow left center field, and it is going to get down in front of a diving Keeney, and a leadoff hit for Max Whitman in the fourth. He represents the tying run. And here comes Ryder Bickett, who struck out in the second. One strikeout each inning for Cole Nitschke, by the way. He has 3 in the game. Bickett goes without the batting gloves. The stretch. And Nitschke delivers to Bickett. And that's popped up to shallow right. Droog over near the line. Reaches up, makes the catch, crossing over into foul territory. And there's one down. That will bring up Cale Kovar, who was hit by a pitch and scored in the third. 4-3. Rattlers over post 25 here in the fourth. Middle infield looks for 2. That's Koziak and Bosch. Nitschke stretches and throws. And a strike over the inside. It's 0-1. And now, perhaps was there a cross-up because Lindgren goes out to talk to Nitschke. We will be back with you on KDAK Monday from New Rockford. Time to be determined for the District 4 tournament. The entire tournament right here on KDAK. And then the entire, well, shouldn't say the entire. The 0-1 is a breaker in there for a strike, 0-2. The vast majority of the District 7 tournament will be on our sister station, KDDR The Tornado, with Ricky Clobbercamp on the call. He's actually in Edgeley right now calling Babe Ruth ball. The 0-2 is hit on the ground to short. Koziak goes to Bosch for 1, and that's all they're going to get because, well, Cale Kovar can hit a lot of ground balls, and he's never going to get doubled up. But 6-4 to get Whitman, and there's 2 down. That will bring up Josh Bickett, who was also hit by a pitch in the third. Left-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher. It's 4-3 in the fourth inning. Nitschke stretches. He throws. And a fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Good pitch from Cole Nitschke. Speed on the bases at first with Kovar. The 0-1 is in the dirt, 1-1. Hits even at 2, errors even at 2. The score 4-3. Has it been perfect baseball? Of course not. But Carrington chasing another game down. Here's the 1-1. Low, 2-1. Just as they did on Tuesday, and coming from 4-0 down to win 10-5. 2-1. Nitschke throws, and it's going to bounce in and get far enough away for Kovar on the wild pitch to go to second base on ball 3. So now a single ties this game, undoubtedly with Kovar's speed. Kale needs to tie his cleats, so he requests for and is granted timeout at second base after the steal. There's a by the way, very good crowd on hand here at Bank Forward Park. 3-1, and here it is. And that's a strike at the belt, 3-2. I would suspect a lot of people are probably planning to be in New Rockford next week for the district tourney. 3-2 is the count. Here's the stretch. Nitschke from the set position throws home on 3-2, and it's hit back to Nitschke. He'll throw to first in time, and the side is retired. For Carrington in the fourth, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We go to the fifth. It's still Linton-Ashley-Wishek 4, Carrington 3.
CHI, St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Clinic, is committed to bringing you the very best in medical hearing treatment right in our backyard. Their goals are to help people by addressing your healthcare needs and help you be as healthy as possible with preventative care, caring about your family as if they were our own. If you're traveling, a resident, or just moved into our community, CHI, St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Clinic is your hometown provider. Call for an appointment today, 701-652-2515.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is backed for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
How do you know what your planting population should be? I'm Darren Hefty with Hefty Seed Company. Population is important in the health of both corn and soybean crops. In corn, a good rule of thumb is to look at bushels of yield per 1,000 seeds planted. Unless you're yielding more than 10 bushels per 1,000, we don't recommend increasing your population. Soybeans, on the other hand, thrive when planted thicker in lighter soils, dry areas, and with heavy weed pressure. For answers to all the agronomic questions you have related to seed, contact your Hefty agronomist today.
Defensive changes for Carrington. The new center fielder is Hudson Schmitz. The new second baseman is Josh Bickett. The new catcher is Max Whitman. The 1-0 pitch is fouled away by Colin Gettle, who has been hit by a pitch and grounded to third. So let's just set that defense for you now. The outfield of Ryder Bickett, Hudson Schmitz, and Tate Wolski around the infield after the 1-1, which is fouled away. The third baseman is Kyle Johnson, the shortstop Grady Shipman, the second baseman Josh Bickett, the first baseman Jack Erickson. Here's a ground ball towards third. Johnson fields, throws to Erickson, 1 down. Real nice play by Kyle Johnson. And, of course, Max Whitman doing the catching. So 1 up and 1 down, and here's Marshall Lindgren, who is 0 for 2. He has struck out swinging and grounded down to third. It's 4-3 in the 5th. Carrington trailed this game 4-0 in the 3rd. Actually, these last two games have looked very similar. First pitch to Lindgren outside, ball 1. And I mean that in the way where Carrington has been chasing the game, and literally from the word go, the 1-0, swing and a miss, 1-1. If you recall Tuesday, Kidder County got 3 in the first inning and another 1 in the second inning before Carrington started their rally for the 10-5 win. Here's the 1-1. On the inside corner at the belt, it's 1-2 from Cale Kovar, who is working in his second full inning. 1-2 the count. Kovar ready. He rocks, he kicks, he throws, and it is swung on and missed. Strikeout number 3 for Kovar. And there's 2 down for Levi Keeney, who has an RBI walk and a ground out to second. So Kovar has settled in rather nicely. 4-3 our score in the 5th. First pitch to Keeney is high with a heater. It's 1-0. 1 ball of the count. If the inning continues, Delson Droog is on deck. Here's a 1-0. It's on the outside corner at the knees. 1-1. A ball and a strike. And Kovar deals high, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Carrington going for their 15th win of the summer. Here comes a 2-2. Fastball at the knees, 2-2. That's a perfect 2-ball, 1 strike pitch. Right at the knees, right on the inside corner. Now the 2-2. Outside ball 3. Three and 2 the count. And the right-hander brings it. Strike 3 called over the inside corner. Cale Kovar has himself a 1-2-3 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 4.5. Linton-Ashley-Wishek 4, Carrington 3.
At Bassett Motors, you not only get a great selection of vehicles to choose from, you also get great personal service. Bassett Motors also has a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, and their sales crew offers friendly personal service. When you walk in the doors, you know you can count on your vehicle shopping experience being awesome. Take the easy challenge at Bassett Motors of Carrington and experience a new way to buy a vehicle. The easy way. Call 701-652-2955. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Atwood. 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their great selection. Have they got frames? Over 1,000 pair for you to try. So many on hand that you'll want a pair for every outfit. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. In Valley City, Jamestown, or Carrington. Professional Eye Care Centers. Clearly the best. Carrington Drug, your independently owned good neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurture a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance in good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street, Carrington. Carrington Drug, caring for you and our community.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Jack Erickson, Grady Shipman, and Hudson Schmitz against the right-hander Cole Nitschke in a 1-run game. And Erickson takes a breaking ball on the inside corner. It's 0-1. He has reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run and also grounded to short. The 0-1 to Erickson is a breaker that this time stays up 1-1. One ball, one strike. And here it comes. On the outside corner, a strike. It's 1-2. Well, talk about it. What's the old saying? Say their name and they'll appear. Well, the Nachos have appeared here in the press box, and they are outstanding. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Erickson goes down, and he is the 4th strikeout victim of Cole Nitschke, and here comes Grady Shipman. How aggressive do you get here if you're Nitschke, knowing that Shipman is the tying run? He has a sacrifice fly RBI and a strikeout in the game. Outstanding Nachos. So if you're in the ballpark, you need to go to the concession stand and get you some of those. Inside to Shipman, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And Grady takes outside, 2-0. Mama Otto taking care of all of us here at the ballpark. 2-0. Here it comes to Grady, and it hit him right in that lead leg. The possible tying run is aboard. On 2-0, I mean, you're not going to throw a fastball that he can tie the game on. So he went with the breaking ball, and it just hit him. Hudson Schmitz has walked and popped to second in the game. Tying run aboard in the 5th, a 4-3 score line. And they'll check on Shipman, and the ball gets down the right field line, but not far enough for Grady to move up. Might see something here because Hudson can really handle the bat. He's bunting, and he takes a strike. The runner goes. The throw down is late, and it gets into right center field. But Shipman will not continue. He will stop at second on a stolen base. The pitch was a strike. It is 0-1. Nothing in 1 the count. The stretch, and Nitschke delivers. A strike on the outside corner. It's 0-2 with right-handed hitting Owen Hoggle on deck. Oh and 2. The stretch, and the 0-2. And it's hit on the ground foul of third and past Jaden Shipman. It's still 0-2. 2 in the first and 2 in the third for the Rattlers. Carrington with 3 in the bottom of the third to make it a 1-run game, and that's where we're at. 4-3. Here's the 0-2 with the tying run at second. Curveball popped up. Foul territory, and it will land out of play. 0-2 still. A competitive week of baseball, that's for sure. Carrington needing the rally on Tuesday to win. They need a rally here to win. Another 0-2. Outside, there goes Shipman, and he steals third. He picked the right pitch to go on, and he's got another stolen base. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now the tying run is 90 feet away. One and 2. Infield in. The 1-2 popped up. The catcher, Lindgren, makes the catch in foul territory. And there's 2 down. And it will be up to the team leader in RBI to tie the game. That is Owen Hoggle, who has an RBI single in the game. He's also grounded to third. The third inning single gave him 26 RBI this summer. The stretch by Nitschke. Shipman at third, 2 down. The pitch is lined to right, moving over. Droog leaps into the air, makes the catch. Hoggle in disbelief. The side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. As we go to the 6th, it's still the Rattlers 4 and Post 25 3.
Screen printing, custom gifts, and laser engraving, all in Carrington? What a concept. Central City Concepts. They can take your corporate logo, event graphic, or favorite saying and make it sing on t-shirts, coffee mugs, hydro flasks, and all sorts of promotional items. They can also do custom laser engraving, specializing in everything from signs to award plaques to promo gifts for businesses. Check them out on Facebook or call Central City Concepts at 652-5346 during business hours, Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4.
Hi, I'm Kara Brinster with Brinster Law PC, located at 832 Main Street in Carrington, the old State Farm building across from Bremer Bank. I graduated in 2009 from UND School of Law, and I've been practicing ever since. I specialize in family law and mediation, and I'm extending my practice to areas of property, estates, and wills. Call me at 701-652-3400 to set up an appointment to discuss your legal needs.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details. Now open Sundays from noon to close. Located at the 4-way stop in downtown Carrington. Visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings. Call 307-0432 for lots of fun and a friendly environment. It's Headlocks of Carrington.
Ball 1 and now ball 2 to start the 6th inning to Delson Droog, who just saved the lead for Linton-Ashley-Wishek with a leaping grab to end the bottom of the 5th. He takes ball 3. He has walked and grounded to third in the game. The 3-0 is low, ball 4. Kind of came out of nowhere because Cale Kovar had his best inning in that 5th inning, and now 9-hole hitter up, so immediately Kyle Johnson is thinking bunt. Nitschke has walked and struck out. He is bunting, and he takes ball 5 to begin the inning. One and 0 the count. He is definitely bunting. There's no doubt about that based on that first square away. Here's the 1-0. Not bunting, taking ball 2, and that's 6 in a row to start the inning. This is such a weird sport. Cale Kovar looked so good in the 5th, and now he's thrown 6 straight balls to start the 6th. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss. And dare I say, I think that was ball 7. 2-1 the count. Two balls, one strike. Here it is. A fastball strike at the knees. And it's 2-2, and now Johnson backs away. Two and 2. Here it is. Inside, 3-2. Top of the order, Justin Bosch on deck. And now the 3-2. Strike three called on the outside corner. Second time Nitschke has been struck out by Kovar, and with one on and one out, here is Justin Bosch. Bosch has reached on an error, singled, stolen 2 bases, scored a run, and lined to right. Middle infield looks for 2. Shipman and Bickett, and that's high ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The stretch and the 1-0. Outside 2-0. If you're Carol Kovar, your one job is to keep this 4-3. That's your one job here. The 2-0. Hit in the air to left center field. That's going to gap. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Hitting second and going to third is Droog. He will be waved around third. The relay to the plate is late. Droog scores RBI double. Now going towards third, the throw there, and it's late, is Justin Bosch. An RBI double, and he gets to third. It's 5-3. He smoked it into the left center field alley. And then there was a double clutch by Grady Shipman for the relay. A lot of times on a relay throw, you don't have a great grip on the baseball. He was trying to get it and just not able to get Droog. So here's Connor Koziak. 2 flyouts and a strikeout looking. Runner at third, 1 out, infield in, and a strike on the outside corner. 5-3, Linton-Ashley-Wishek in the 6th. Here comes the 0-1. Hit off the end of the bat, foul, 0-2. On deck is Parker Solway. Oh, and 2 the count. From the full wind in a strikeout situation, Cale Kovar will have to wait. Time is called by Koziak. Now the 0-2, righty to righty here. Big pitch in this game, the 0-2. In the dirt, Whitman smothers it to save a run. 1-2. What a play by Max Whitman on a spiked fastball, it looked like. And the count's 1-2. Now from the full wind, Kovar deals. Fastball popped up, shallow to right. Here comes everybody, and it drops. It drops in front of the right fielder, Tate Wolski, an RBI single, and it's 6-3. If the infield is playing normal depth, it's a pop-up, but because they're playing in, and they had to, it drops, and it's 6-3 Rattlers. Here's Solway, who has walked, been hit, stolen a base, scored 2 runs, and lined to left. And the pitch is high and tight, 1-0. So now Carrington have their work cut out for them because they need 3 runs before 6 outs are recorded. The 1-ball pitch will wait a pickoff throw, and getting back is Koziak. One and 0 the count. The stretch. And now the 1-0. A little bit in, 2-0. 2 balls the count. Two and 0. the right-hander, Kovar, deals. Swung on and fouled straight back. It's 2 balls and a strike. Two and one. Important to keep this at 6-3, I think. The 2-1 on the way. Outside, ball 3 with left-handed hitting Berkeley France on deck. Now on 3-1. High, ball 4. Are we seeing Cale Kovar reach his end? It's the 3rd free pass to Parker Solway. And Solway's at first. At second base is Koziak. Here's Berkeley France, who has a 2-run double, a walk, and a steal of home. He's also popped to the catcher. First pitch. Inside, gets away. Both runners move up on the wild one. To third, Koziak. To second, Solway. And again, the infield has to come in. The 1-0. A fastball strike over the outside. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike, and here it is. Taps in front of the plate. The throw home, the tag, they got him. The contact play was on, and on the fielder's choice, Koziak retired 1-2. On to third is Solway, and France reaches on the fielder's choice. With 2 down, here's Colin Gettle. He has been hit by a pitch and grounded out to third twice. And here comes Jaden Shipman. Might be a strategy talk, might be a change coming. We will see. Carrington down 6-3. At third base is Solway. At first is France. And it was just a quick strategy session. And I'm sure talk about what happens if France goes to second. Two outs, 82 pitches for Cale Kovar in 3 2/3 innings. I beg your pardon, 3 1/3 inning. First pitch is on the way, and it's taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Gettle has grounded to third twice and been hit by a pitch. Nothing in 1 the count. The stretch in the 0-1. Plateward. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And Kovar gets way out ahead here. Oh and 2 with 2 outs, trying to end this inning. Here's the 0-2. Behind Gettle, and to be perfectly honest, I have no idea how Whitman saved that from being another run. On the stolen base, rather, because there is no wild pitch. On the stolen base, France gets second. 1-2 the count. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The throw to first to complete it, and the side is retired. However, in the 6th inning, 2 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors and 2 left on base. And at the end of 5 1/2, Here in Carrington, it's the Rattlers 6 and Post 25-3.
OK Tire Store is here to offer you the best selection of Bridgestone tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. With innovative Bridgestone tires on your vehicle, you can focus on enjoying the journey wherever life's roads may lead. Count on the Carrington OK Tire Store team for quality tires and reliable service. Check out what OK Tire Store can offer your vehicle by visiting oktireinc.com and booking your next visit at our Carrington location.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Bickett Insurance and Grinnell Mutual understand the value of teamwork. That's why we applaud the accomplishments of the hardworking student athletes in our community. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow. Contact us at Bickett Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent, 652-1775 today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
It's on to the bottom of the sixth inning. Kyle Johnson, Max Whitman, and Ryder Bickett. Against right-hander Cole Nitschke, who has gone 5 innings and given up just 2 hits and 3 runs. Only 2 of them are earned. Johnson has reached on an error and struck out swinging in the game. First pitch is taken low, 1-0. Carrington has not lost a non-tournament game this summer, but they need a rally if they're going to keep that record intact. The 1-0. Johnson stares down strike 1. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike, and here it is. Hit on the ground towards third. Solway charges, throws to first. The throw pulls Gettle off the bag, but he's able to tag Johnson. And there's 1 down. Here's Max Whitman, a single and a ground out in the ball game. The ground out was to short. And the first pitch is on the way. Outside, 1-0. We will be back with you on Monday. We don't know what time yet, but we will be back with you on Monday from New Rockford. Here's the 1-0. Curveball inside, 2-0. The district tournament coming to KDAK. The 2-0 is high, 3-0. And the 3-0 is right through there, 3-1. The 3-1 is on the outside corner, 3-2. And now the count is full. The 82nd pitch of the game for Nitschke is fouled straight back. Still 3-2 with Ryder Bickett on deck. It is a 6-3 Linton-Ashley-Wishek lead here in the 6th. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 5 punch-outs for Cole Nitschke. And here comes Ryder Bickett. Bickett is struck out looking and flied to right. First pitch to Ryder is behind him, 1-0. I don't see any action in the Carrington bullpen, so apparently it's going to be Kel Kovar in the 7th. A 1-0. High 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Fastball popped up, foul, and out of play. It's 2-1. Got it on the inside corner, did Nitschke, and now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two and two. And now the 88th pitch of the game for Nitschke is on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the side is retired. A 1-2-3 sixth inning. Nitschke is set down 5 in a row. Carrington goes down in order for the second time in the game. We go to the 7th. It is 6-3 Rattlers.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all of your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota, or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farmers grow and succeed today and into the future.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-price, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Marshall Lindgren takes ball 1, and now the 1-0 is cut through, 1-1. Lindgren 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out to third. It is 6-3 Rattlers in the 7th inning. Here comes the 1-1. Bounced it in there, did Kel Kovar, 2-1. In the bottom half, it will be Kovar, Bickett, and Erickson, so not a bad part of the order to have up there. Needing a rally. The problem is only 2 hits so far for post 25. That's high ball 3. It's been a masterful performance by Cole Nitschke. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Well, Levi Keeney forgot what the count was. He started walking towards the plate. He's on deck. Now the 3-2. And now he can walk towards the plate on a swinging strike 3. Third strikeout of Lindgren in the game. And here comes Levi Keeney, who has walked, struck out, and grounded to second. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. 92 pitches for Kel Kovar in the game. First one to Keeney is going to hit him. And that will bring up Delson Drug, who has walked twice, scored a run, and grounded to third. Carrington will need at least 3 in the home half. We know that. Middle infield looks for 2. That's Shipman and Bickett. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. One ball to count. The stretch by Kovar, and is 1-0. Is high, 2-0. 2 balls to count. The stretch and the 2-0 from the right-hander is a strike over the outside. It's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Kovar's 97th pitch is taken for strike 2 on the inside. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes with the runner on and 1 out in the 7th inning. The 2-2. Outside ball 3. Payoff due. And on the way. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and there's 2 down. That will bring up Cole Nitschke, who has struck out twice and walked. Seven strikeouts for Cale Kovar. First pitch is a strike. It's 0-1 to Nitschke. One strike to count. The stretch and the 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. Off to the right. And it's 2 strikes to Nitschke. The top of the order is on deck. Justin Bosch. The 0-2 is hit on the ground up the middle, a base hit. Stopping at second is Keeney. Nitschke with a 2-out single. And that will bring up Justin Bosch. Bosch has an RBI double, a single, 2 stolen bases. He's reached on an error and scored 2 runs. Aside from that, not much going on. He has certainly done what you want a leadoff hitter to do. Kovar accepts, stretches, and throws his 103rd pitch of the game. And it's a strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 to count again. Carrington 8-9-1. Kovar, Bickett, and Erickson coming up in the home 7th, needing at least 3. They hope that's all it is. The 0-1 is low, 1-1. A ball and a strike. And here it comes. High and tight, 2-1. Linton-Ashley-Wishek 6, Carrington 3 in the 7th. 2-1. 105 pitches so far for the right-hander Kovar, whose 2-1 is outside ball 3. On deck is Connor Koziak. 3-1 the count. And here it is. Swing and a miss, 3-2. And now the runners will get going. Levi Keeney from second, Cole Nitschke from first. The stretch by Kovar. Really need this third out right here and now. The runners go. The 3-2 is strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 8 strikeouts in 4 2/3 innings for Cale Kovar. Is there a rally again for Carrington? Come right back and find out. 6-3 as we go to the last of the 7th.
Dakota Growers Pasta Company makes over 100 pasta shapes and formulas for retail, private label, food service, and ingredient customers. Check out a new career with excellent wages and benefits at Dakota Growers Pasta Company, or contact Human Resources at 701-540-6152 to help you apply. Ask about our $1,000 sign-on bonus, relocation assistance, and loan repayment plan. Good luck to our Carrington Cardinals. Come make pasta with us.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Hi, I'm Jim Schmitz, insurance sales agent at Insure Forward Carrington. At Insure Forward, we offer a full range of products, from home, health, farm, and auto insurance to professional lines for a wide variety of businesses. Along with finding the policy that fits your unique needs, you can rest assured that if the unthinkable happens and you need to file a claim, I'll be your advocate every step of the way. Call 652-2332 today or visit insureforward.com. Helping you protect what matters most. It's simply the Forward way. Insure Forward is an equal opportunity provider.
We're currently determining whether or not that is a new pitcher. It looks like it is. But we can't tell the number because it's a gold number on a white jersey, and that makes it a little tough. He is warming up to face Cale Kovar, Josh Bickett, and the top of the order in Jack Erickson. It starts with a 1. There's no 11, there's no 17, so it can't be that. That was my first thought as well, Cody. Was 11 or 17. Is it 19? It is 19. It's Marshall Lindgren trying to close it out. So Nitschke goes 6 innings, gives up 2 hits and 3 runs, 2 earned. He struck out 6 and walked 1. And he's in line to get the win, and a strike to Cale Kovar, who has been hit by a pitch and reached on a fielder's choice. He's also scored a run. Here's the 0-1. Up and in. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it is. A strike at the knees over the inside, 1-2. Carrington have not lost a non-tournament game this summer, but they're 3 outs from doing just that. The 1-2 is high, 2-2. However, you get a couple guys on, who knows? The 2-2. Curve ball stayed up, 3-2. We saw that on Tuesday with the 6-run 7th inning. The 3-2. High ball 4, and the leadoff man is aboard. And here comes Josh Bickett, who has been hit by a pitch and grounded to the mound. Tying run on deck. First pitch. Bickett takes a strike at the knees. It's 0-1 from Marshall Lindgren. Nitschke, 6 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. The 0-1 is high. He was very, very good, Cole Nitschke. 1-1 the count. Kovar at first, nobody out. The pitch is a strike on the outside, and it's 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Fastball up. 2-2. 2-2 the count. The stretch. The 2-2. High ball 3. Jack Erickson on deck. The payoff on the way. Lined on 2 hops to second. They'll go to short for 1, back to first, not in time. 4-6 to get Kovar. Bickett aboard, and there's 1 down. 1 down for Jack Erickson, who has reached on a fielder's choice and scored, also grounded to short and struck out swinging. If he reaches, Grady Shipman is the tying run. The stretch, and the first pitch is high, 1-0. 1-0 the count. Here it is. Erickson fouls it away, 1-1. Kyle Johnson would take the loss if this score holds. 1-1 the count with 1 on and 1 out in the 7th. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One and 2 to Jack Erickson, trying to get it to Grady Shipman and have him represent the tying run. The 1-2 on the way is high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And now the 2-2. Strike 3 called over the inside corner. And there's 2 down in the 7th, and before Grady Shipman steps in, we step out 10 for ID. This is Post 25 Baseball.
KDAK is AM 1600 Carrington and K261EW 100.1 FM Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Shipman in the ball game has walked, popped to second, and popped to the catcher. He takes ball 1. And now, if you're Marshall Lindgren, you can have Grady hit one to the moon. It won't matter. 1-0 the count. The stretch in the 1-0. Outside 2-0. The tying run is on deck. It is Hudson Schmitz. He is the tying run. The only question is, will he get an opportunity? 2-0. Lindgren throws. Shipman takes ball 3 after bluffing a bunt. It is 3-0. 3-0 count. Not an automatic red light. Let's see. The 3-0, and it's a strike over the outside. 3-1. Again, Shipman bluffing the bunt. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here it is. Lined out to deep right. Drew goes back, and it is not coming back. Grady Shipman, a 2-run homer. His 8th of the summer. It's 6-5. And a 3 RBI game for Grady. A line drive homer over the right field wall. And it's a 1-run game. And here's Hudson Schmitz. He now represents the possible tying run. And Owen Hoggle on deck represents the possible winning run. Lindgren throws, and it's in the dirt, 1-0. One ball the count. Here it is. Schmitz fouls it straight back, 1-1. So Grady Shipman turns around a 3-1 pitch and rockets one out of here to make it 6-5. The 1-1 is low, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. And there's a strike at the belt, and Carrington down to their final strike. 2-2 the count. Lindgren trying to earn the save. His pitch is popped up on the infield. The first baseman, Gettle, in foul territory, reaches up, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. For Carrington in the 7th. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. Our final score, Linton-Ashley-Wishek 6, Carrington 5.
At Bassett Motors, you not only get a great selection of vehicles to choose from, you also get great personal service. Bassett Motors also has a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, and their sales crew offers friendly personal service. When you walk in the doors, you know you can count on your vehicle shopping experience being awesome. Take the easy challenge at Bassett Motors of Carrington and experience a new way to buy a vehicle. The easy way. Call 701-652-2955. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving the farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. They take pride on the impact they have on growing bountiful crops, relationships, and our local communities. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains equipment location.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
Carrington falls today by a final count of 6-5. Back with you at Bank Forward Park. BJ Walters here with you. The final line scores look this way for Linton-Ashley-Wishek. 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They stranded 10. For Carrington, 5 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. They stranded 4. The winning pitcher is Cole Nitschke. 6 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, a walk and 6 strikeouts. The loss is charged to Kyle Johnson, 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks and a strikeout. The save is recorded by Marshall Lindgren, an inning, 1 hit, 2 runs, both earned, a walk and a strikeout. The 8th home run of the season for Grady Shipman. The game was played in 2 hours and 4 minutes. Carrington finishes up the regular season 14-4. We'll come back and preview the District 4 tournament when Post 25 baseball continues after this.
Hi, I'm Kara Brinster with Brinster Law PC, located at 832 Main Street in Carrington, the old State Farm building across from Bremer Bank. I graduated in 2009 from UND School of Law, and I've been practicing ever since. I specialize in family law and mediation, and I'm extending my practice to areas of property, estates, and wills. Call me at 701-652-3400 to set up an appointment to discuss your legal needs.
A growing operation keeps you going from sunup to sundown and beyond. Bremer Bank knows it's good to have a banker who helps you weather the ups and downs of the market. Add to your operation and get the resources, inputs, and equipment you need to make it pay off. Because right now, relationships matter more than ever, and understanding is everything. Find out more at bremer.com.
Carrington fall today 6-5 to Linton-Ashley-Wishek. It does not change anything as we look forward to New Rockford on Monday and the District 4 tournament. It does not change anything seed-wise. Carrington will play New Rockford on Monday in the opening round, while Linton-Ashley-Wishek will face off with Kidder County in the opening round. Stay with our social media pages and we will let you know the game times. Your exclusive home for the District 4 Legion Baseball Tournament is KDAK The Cardinal. We're covering the entire thing and we sure hope that you can join us for that. My thanks to Roman Porterfield and Ryan Cunningham for all of their help. My thanks to our outstanding studio team. That is David Burrell and Lynn Lambrecht. And thanks to all of you for listening, because if you didn't, and watching for that matter, because if you didn't, we'd just be broadcasting to ourselves, and well, it's not a whole lot of fun. Speaking on behalf of everyone who's been a part of this one, my name is BJ Walters. Still a fine regular season for Carrington, 14-4, but they do fall today, 6-5. To the Rattlers of Linton-Ashley-Wishek. Until Monday afternoon, we think, in New Rockford. Good night from Bank Forward Park.
You have been listening to Carrington Post 25 Legion Baseball here on KDAK, The Cardinal. Post 25 Legion Baseball has been brought to you by CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, Central City Lumber, Hefty Seed, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Central City Concepts, Brimster Law, Headlocks, OK Tire, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Pickett Insurance, Central City Grain, and Central City Marketing and Processing. Carrington Legion Baseball is also brought to you by DJ's Home Center, Napa Auto Parts, Dakota Growers Pasta Company, Central Pharmacy, Bank Forward, Bassett Motors, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment of Carrington, and Bremer Bank. For more on Post 25 Legion Baseball, head on over to our website, newsdakota.com. The proceeding was a production of the I3G Media Sports Network.